If you're looking for something portable to travel with, or even something a bit chunkier but will get you through the day or week, this is the video for you. Watch through the entire video because I go through some advantages and disadvantages for each. Okay, let's get started. My very first recommendation is for the travel enthusiast. Someone who travels often, so doesn't have a lot of space, but wants something reliable and portable. My first recommendation, especially if you have an iPhone, would have been their Apple MagSafe charger. Now, I don't think that Apple sells this on their website anymore, but you can find it at third-party retailers like Amazon or Walmart. I will have links to all of the battery packs I talk about today in my description, and they have the best prices for you on Amazon, so be sure to check those out. The reason why I would recommend the Apple one is because it's reliable, small, and lightweight, and has a really strong MagSafe grip on your phone. Not to mention, it's made by the makers of the iPhone themselves. But the next recommendations are amazing for both Android and iPhone users. This is the ESR HaloLock MagSafe power bank, and it has a massive 10,000 milliamp battery. The MagSafe magnet is really strong, and it comes with an attachable MagSafe ring for Android phones as well. You might think because the battery is big that the physical size would be also. That's not the case. This is actually really lightweight and honestly not that bigger than the Apple original MagSafe Battery Pack. The newer version of this, which I will link to, has a display and is also officially QI2 certified. It charges your phone at 15 watts, so juices it up really fast. The downside is that it heats up quite quickly, but heat dissipation is decent. The thing is, most MagSafe chargers do heat up, in case you're wondering. There's just no really getting around that. It does the job, which is all that really matters. Now, believe me when I tell you that the Infinacore M3 Mini is the smallest charger with a huge battery that I have ever seen. You don't really need to compromise when it comes to portability and battery capacity with this one. It has the perfect balance. Between this and the HaloLock, I probably would choose the Infinacore just because it's so small. It's actually smaller than the Apple original battery charger, and that's something that should really matter to anyone who values portability and wants something to travel with. I really have no idea how they engineered this, but it also crosses off the boxes when it comes to a strong magnet and good heat dissipation. Now, moving over to a bit more chunkier chargers, this is definitely a big boy, and you might be thinking, why would I even suggest something like this? But hear me out. What if I told you that this is the only brick you would ever need to take with you when you travel? No other charging bricks. You can use it in your hotel room or temporary residence, and also while you travel. That sounds much better, right? The Charge ASAP Flash Pro is actually my favorite device for travelers. Not just because it acts as a portable battery charger, but it also has multiple ports for up to 6 devices, including your Apple Watch. So hooray, no more separate Apple Watch cable. I would rather take this traveling since I don't really have to carry a charging unit like this Anker power brick, or multiple bricks in that case, and also multiple cables. In essence, although this is slightly bigger, it actually saves you in the long run. Once you reach your hotel or Airbnb and you plug it into the wall, you can charge all of your devices overnight. It's really that simple. Now, this one is an honorable mention and definitely not one I would recommend when traveling light, but if you're looking for a lot more juice when camping or traveling in a car, the Allpower's battery stations are the only devices you should be taking. Now, this is the older Allpower's S700, and I did a review on this a while back, which you can check out somewhere here. But something equivalent to this in 2025 would be the newer Allpower RS R1500 model, and that model provides more outlets and USB ports, and has a much sleeker design, not to mention 1152 watts compared to the 700 watts that the S700 has. These are amazing battery stations for powering everything, including blenders, when you're on the go. You can pretty much go a whole weekend using and charging all of your devices without worrying about losing power. So these are the recommendations I have for juicing up your devices on the go. Now, let me know if you have any questions about the battery banks and the power stations that I talked about today. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Again, links to the best prices are in the description down below if you're interested in any of these devices. Using those links will help me out a bit. I hope you enjoyed this video, another one in the books. My name is J.I. Thank you for watching, and thank you for kicking it with me.